All right. If you could say bonjour, Alucina, c'est Seth Rogan, would you do that? Bonjour, Alucina. It's
I
Seth
can't.
Rogan.
I can't do it. I know enough about French people to know that they're not going to appreciate my interpretation of that sentence. I will
Okay,
say bonjour.
perfect. That's all we needed. What is your favorite Mario game?
My favorite Mario game. I like Super Mario World. Was that the first one on Nintendo 64? Yeah, that was one that really kind of blew my mind. Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong, as Donkey Kong. I must go back to the roots of all Mario games, which is Donkey Kong.
And so, who's your favorite character and why? Donkey Kong or?
I did always like Donkey Kong, but I liked Mario, like most kids, and Luigi. I was tall, so I felt like I maybe related to Luigi a little bit more. Also, yeah.
What is your favorite power up and why? Like the mushroom or?
Yeah, the flame one. I always liked the one where you could shoot fire, and then I remember when you could get the foxtail eventually and fly. That was a revelation and really exciting. Yeah, the feather that turned you into the flying fox was a real hot commodity.
Mhm. And your favorite weapon?
The three red turtle shells in Mario Kart. When you never was I cockier as a kid than when I had those three red turtle shells orbiting around me.
And would you say your favorite is Mario Kart Circuit or the world?
Just the original Mario Kart, because I am old, and I think Mario Search. I think those games came out after I was in my prime. I think.
Can you imitate a sound or music from the Super Mario World that you love?
um, a sound or music. I really always liked when you went into the how the second level had its own scary song, and it went do 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 do. That was always like I thought that was a kind of a cool jam always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For spending the best evening with yourself and a friend, what is the best? Play Super Mario, Mario Kart, a Mario Party, or maybe go see the Super Mario movie?
I'd probably start by seeing the Super Mario movie. I'd probably start by having some pizza or lasagna, and then I'd go see the Super Mario Brothers movie, and then I'd play Mario Kart back at home until I fell asleep.
What do you think of the 1993 Super Mario movie? Did you ever watch that?
I did, and it's one of the worst movies ever committed to celluloid. And I've said a few times, 1993. So I was 11 years old, and there were few Mario Brothers fans in the world bigger than myself. And that movie truly was one of the most disappointing experiences I ever had in my entire life. Like it was such a bummer, and it's insane, and it's an insane movie. It makes no sense.
So at the end, what is the universe about, the Super Mario World? Does it represent and stand for anything in particular? Any messages?
I think the movie has messages, and I think they did an amazing job of taking these things that people really like and that have stood the test of time from kind of a world building standpoint and an iconic, visual standpoint and a character design standpoint. And they found a way to make all those things into a movie that's good. And to me, that is like a really um, hard and an interesting creative exercise is to like use find a way to use all these things that people know and create something that's actually original, exciting, and like creatively valid, like in and of itself.
All right. Well, thank you so much. My kids are
Thank
so
you.
excited to see the film.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you
Thank
soon.
you.
Bye bye.